Hello everyone, I'm Raymundo Salomón Vallejo Reyes, and today I'm going to talk about the Cold War and the Cold War, a defining era of the 20th century when two rival systems, capitalism and communism, compete globally. It's later rolling from the late 1914 oldest 1991. The Cold War took place all around the world, for example, Europe, Asia, Americas, and Africa. Its impact is still shares today in politics, economic, and security and international relations. Descriptions of the event in general. The Cold War began after the end of World War II. One side was the United States and the Allies promoting capitalism and liberal democracy. On the other was the Soviet Union and his allies promoting communist model of one party states and central planning. Many countries aligning with one bloc or the other, some remaining not aligning, for example, Mexico and Bolivia. The blocs created defense and engaging in proxy wars. An arms race including nuclear weapons, ideological competition, and economic rival. On the arms race, for example, is the race about the moon to go to the moon. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of the Cold War, leaving a new global order. Bloc alignment and alliance systems. The formation of alliances such as NATO. NATO is confirmed for Western Europe, United States, and later Canada. And the Warsaw Pact means country part. In this case, is United Soviet, Germany, Earth, um, Moldav, Bulgaria, Polonia, and this country. This country means they had to pick signs of faction isolation. The consequence was a hammering division of Europe and the world, creating spheres of influence, realizing global flexibility and heightening the risk of larger scale war. Proxy wars and global interventions. A conflict in which external powers support opposite sides in a local conflict, funding them with money, weapons, and intelligence to further their own strategic interests without directly involving their military force is commonly known as a proxy war. Rather than direct confrontation between the superpowers, much of the Cold War was fought indirectly, in this case in Korea, and the most communal war or most known war is in Vietnam. Another side is the war is Afghanistan, Africa, and Latin America, in this case in Cuba. And these interventions caused massive human suffering, political instability, and long-term regional consequences. The war involving and the superpowers' decisions in these regions were shaped by Cold War logic. What I would have done differently. For the bloc alignment, I would have promoted a stronger neutral or multilateral frameworks healing, giving more countries real choice rather than forcing them into one camp. For the ideologic economic competition, I would have encouraged more open economic cooperation and dialogue between capitalism and communist systems. However, unizing the zero-sum framing and the enabling gradual reforms. Further change will make the world better, and well, I wish the future for the future generations. By enabling more countries military choice, the world will have fewer riding divisions, more independent war voice, and less risks of being caught in superpower rivalry, by encouraging competition rather than confrontation economically and ideologically. The global economic might be have grow more evenly, and citizens of all countries might have a benefit. For future generations, I wish for a world where ideological competition doesn't always lead to divisions uh, and war, where economic systems can learn challenge each other rather than fight each other, and where countries have the freedom to choose their path without being forced into a great power camp. Thank you for watching and well for these presentations. If you enjoyed the overview, please like, share, and let me know what part of the core world you like to explore next. For example, the missile crisis in Cuba and the Vietnam War. All other sides will have to know about the war in Congo, for example. Well, for the moment, is that, and thank you so much for watching this presentation.